Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Let's make fabric conditioner, also known as fabric softener. We use it while rinsing our fabric to soften our clothes and reduce the, let's say, the tackiness in our fabric, and also help our fabrics to smell beautiful, smell nice. So that once they are dry, you bring them inside the house, you iron them, it will still be smelling lovely. Not as strong as a perfume, but just smell nice and lovely. If you want to see how we make this production, stay tuned. Have you liked my video and shared it? Have you subscribed to my channel? Did you click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop any new video? Thank you for liking the video. So what I first added was very hot water. I'm making a 15 liters production, so I divided the 15 liters into 3 batches. I first added extremely hot water, 5 liters of hot water, and then added my fabric softener. This softening wax is sold in the market. You just ask them for the wax that is used for production of a fabric softener. I'm making use of a positively charged ionic softener, which is bihentrimonium metasulfate. You can make use of any other one, but this is the most widely used. It actually conditions the fabric perfectly well. So you have to incorporate it into the water, make sure it's well dissolved. If it is not dissolved, place it on heat, make sure it is well dissolved before you can continue this production. If not, you will have some waxes on top of your production. So afterwards, I went in with 5 liters of normal temperature water. This is just a normal water. I boiled it and I cooled it down. It's now normal, no longer hot. But when you're adding it into the first 5 liters of water that is containing the wax, make sure you add it in trickles and then you stir for it to blend in perfectly well. If you rush it in, you may have thermal shock in your production, causing some separation. Just add it in gradually by the side. I hope you saw how I did it. If you notice that your wax is not well dissolved, come on, it's just a softening wax. All you have to do is just to place it on heat and it will dissolve, and then you beat it very well so it can emulsify perfectly. So after entering the second 5 liters of water, you set it aside for like 10 minutes to 15 minutes, and then you come in with the next 5 liters of water. I'm making a 15 liters production. My mixing vessel is a 16 liters vessel. You understand? So the 15 liters will not overflow. I will be left with 1 liter to fill up the mark, and you don't want to fill up the mark so that you will not have an excess or something that can pour and waste your production. So right now what I added was the extra 5 liters of water to complete it 15 liters. Then I'm going in with my preservatives. There are so many preservatives out there in the market you can make use of. There is potassium sorbate. I'm making use of sodium benzoate at 5% of my production, which is 5 grams per liter. That's what I'm making use of. Total of 45 grams. You add it in and you stir perfectly for it to dissolve well and blend very well into your production. Then get your coloring and add. Right now I'm using the food color. You can get it from a cake store or a baking store. Just adding your food coloring to color as you want. This production is bubblegum inspired, so I'm making use of baby pink, and I'll also be using fragrance list that will go in line with what I want to achieve, which is a bubblegum effect. You understand? I'll leave the list in the video so you can just see what I'm making use of. Meanwhile, enjoy the video. Please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified once ever I drop any video like this on my page. You'll be the first to be notified, and you'll watch it and you'll enjoy it. I'm making use of 300 ml of high quality fragrance oil. The combination is written on the screen. Make sure to mix everything thoroughly before you can set it aside for it to be cooling down. Meanwhile, as it's cooling down, do come back and be checking your production, be stirring it gradually once in a while, like every 30 minutes or every 1 hour, till everything gets well cooled down. While it's still hot, it will still be a little bit thin, but will I say a little bit thin and a little bit viscous, as you are seeing on the screen. But on cool down, when the production has gotten very cold, it will now get thicker and more viscous, like the normal store-bought grade that you buy in the market.